Welcome to Alpaz, the first Ascension. Session 52. Things to do, gods to see. Now let's begin a tale of chaos.
Hello and welcome. This is NatChaos, where we spend an hour and a half procrastinating, not going to sleep, and playing some D&D. We literally spent the last 30 minutes discussing something else that's not D&D. So great.
Josh is answering me.
How's his wording?
I'll start.
Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and podcast. Then follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for updates and teasers. Finally, join the KS community. Links in the description below. Quick recap while we wait for Josh. Should I do the long version of the recap? I can do that. As the party leaves the carnival, they meet Emery, the air genasi, having an argument with the carnival's cashier. I actually don't know what else to call that person. Apparently, nature has been less chaotic, which is against Emery's liking. Animals are now moving in specific patterns, and plants are growing in identical formations. The party quickly realizes that this may be because of the death of the gods of chaos, which was their doing, and they begin to come up with a plan to try and fix it. Since it takes them a while, they go back to Yusuf's house, bringing Emery with them. During the night, Kyron arrives, concerned the party hasn't updated them, and they talk and just update each other about what things are happening. Part of this is Kyron's decision to begin to step down, and he's currently looking for a new person to lead the Race United, which is one of the only things that Emery and Kyron actually agree about during this whole conversation while he is here. As Kyron leaves, Jokir follows to ask him some questions about people that they may have forgotten, and they don't remember these people. But Rowan does chime in, and the two realize that they have forgotten two people in their lives, Sivian and Aster. And that's when Kyron leaves and Rowan announces that she is also leaving. Oh, Josh is here. Great, I can do the main recap. During the night, Zygon musters the courage to commune with his deity, Severus. Wanting to learn more, the party decides to ask the deity if he can come to the prime material realm and have a proper discussion with them, maybe over some pretzels, was it? Throughout these discussions, they decide to have the god of chaos replaced by another deity, Elistre. Although their resources are little, referring to, six divine embers, they hope to increase her power and stop Asmodeus' plan. From Severus' description of the location, Zygon figures out that the deity will probably be in the Crescent Isles, the location where 3 necromancers have retreated to. Before the party leaves for the Crescent Isles, however, they scry on Leafwalker and discover that Felix is with her. As the discussion goes on, the party learns that Leafwalker is going to fire Felix, to which the Tiefling responds with, they're going to fight. That's where we continue the chaos. Oh, Josh, your new place is nice. It's outside of the closet.
Yes. This is a question for Keem, though. It is very loud here. Is it okay if I'm muted a lot of the time? Thank you.
It'll be fine.
It is very nice, though, very large.
So I heard people are planning to do something before they go to Crescent Isles. Does anyone like to chime in regarding this?
I have a few things. Without Yusuf's with or without Yusuf's permission, can I get a small belonging to Felix from Felix and from Yusuf himself? I'll ask Nathan about Yusuf's belonging, but is there anything I can grab that I think belongs to Felix?
Is it consumed? I think that's a big question.
No, it's not. It's a focus.
Oh, okay. He'll probably give you the ring, which the ring of proliferation, which Felix actually made.
That
Or
belonged
got.
to Felix or Yusuf?
It once belonged to Felix.
I would also like to go, well, during the time of the preparation, before we leave to wherever, I'm going to try and find information about two things. Well, the second thing is like a much more general thing. The first one is, what's the quickest way to get to the Crescent Isles? The second thing is any information about the dangers within the Crescent Isles.
Okay. Make an investigation check for me.
Can I give myself guidance?
Yes. 23. All right. So you know the Crescent Isles is off the coast, east of Ator, which is the realm originally belonging to humans. And the closest city, main city, is Borstost, which is a coastal city, where many modern ships are born. Among all of the cities, among all of the kingdoms in Alpaz right now,
Can you spell that?
Borstost,
You.
Boarstost.
STOST. Thank you.
Ator is probably the country that looks closest to what our modern world is right now. And off the coast of Borstost is the Crescent Isles, and you could probably travel there. Sorry, I got my vaccine shot like yesterday, so hard to remember words. It'll probably take like 2 days travel by ship if you want to go there. In terms of dangers, there seems to be a lot of undead there right now, considering the necromancers, but no one has ventured close to where they are.
Okay.
Zach,
Yes.
you're giving me a present here.
Yep.
We
I
went
was.
straight from aberrations to the undead.
Yep.
Just talking about this, Zach.
Yep. I was talking about
I'm
it
so
for a
glad.
reason.
Zach, you better be giving these undead so much more health.
Does
Yes.
Zygon share this information with the rest of the party?
I will when if that is it.
That is it.
Okay, yeah, that is the information I already shared.
Okay. In that case, I think Emery would change his favored terrain to coastal over this long rest, which I think flavor-wise looks like him going to, I don't know, some sort of library or something and reading up on like the beach, because I don't know if he's ever been to the beach. And probably
Ah,
his-
yes, suddenly I know about fish.
You can
What's the-
also talk to Zygon because he comes from the beach town. And,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and I also do need to talk to Emery as well. So if you want, we can do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
would be awesome.
I'm going to approach Emery. Hello. I know you're still kind of new to all this, and sorry for pulling you in too fast, but I do have something that might benefit you more than myself. And I take off my cloak of the elven kind, and I hand it over to Emery. This is a cloak that helps you blend better with your surroundings.
Oh, thank you. I'm already quite good at that. Are you sure you don't
Yeah, I mean,
need help?
the better you are, the less like you get.
Ah. Wow. That is such a cool that's an awesome gift. Thank you so much. I wish I had something to give you, and he sort of fidgets around in his pockets and he takes out a bird skull and places it in your hand.
This might be useful in some other ways. But I don't expect a gift in return. It's just, you can call it compensation for the dangers we go through.
That's fine. It's my job. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm happy to help out. I was wondering, And he takes out sort of like a little notebook from his pocket, and he's like, I've never been to a Crescent Isle before, or I think an isle at all. And I was wondering, well, usually I like to figure out sort of the lay of the land, the sort of places I'll be encountering beforehand. Do you know anywhere here I could find out about that? Is there like a...
Well, isles are surrounded by the coast, as we all know. And with that, the nearest
Emily's
coast,
like writing this down. He goes, isles surrounded by coast.
the nearest coast that I can think of is my hometown, North Haven. It's a port city with a beach, and it's where usually different kinds of people come together. Great source of information as well. Usually around coastal areas is big wide open space before going into the bushes of trees and all that. So there's that. Not much places to hide other than a few palm trees. To be honest, it's also it's hard to explain because I myself never really had to hunt or fight. Usually I'll just sit there, watch the ocean. Creatures can come from the ocean, which might be concerning as it is near water, gives them a little bit of advantage. So I say, beware of the water. Sometimes.
All right, duly noted. And I think Emery would spend a little while sort of quizzing Zygon on like different types of fish and sand fleas and ghost crabs and all of the little...
I will, to the best of Zygon's beach background, answer Emery's questions.
Emery, as you're like looking through the library, like after this conversation, you probably stumble upon like a couple of notes or entries on the Crescent Isles, perhaps. Can you roll an investigation for me, please?
Okay. I have such a wildly high investigation. I didn't remember I did that to him.
Amazing.
That's a 17 plus 5, so a 22.
70 plus 5. Okay. And you stumble upon what looks to be a crude map of the Crescent Isles. Not sure the extent to which like it might be helpful, but here it is. I will share it. Give me a moment. Share my screen. They both do be on that, huh? Give me a second. Give me one more second. It's vaccine brain talking. There we go.
Where is Emery right now? Sorry, where is Emery right now? Like, where did he find the book?
Probably, I forget exactly which city you all are, but there's
West
a
Haven.
library in Yusuf's town, West Haven. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to do before we move on?
I think Andy might also visit the library. I think he's also still looking into dragon stuff. I don't know if it's at the same time, but like...
Emery's gonna copy this into his little notebook, so he has a little... But yeah.
Okay. Andy, want to make a history? Yeah, we'll go with a history check for Andy as well.
Okay. Also, it has just been a while since the last one. Where did the dragon stay? Where did it leave from? Like, what? Was it a bank? Was it a...
The dragon?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, are you talking about the dragon that you saw at the carnival, or the dragon that Zygon was talking about?
Wait, which one was Zygon talking about?
There was a giant stolen dragon from one of the cities of the lizard folk.
Okay. I think that may be the one. Okay, never mind. I think I'm just looking into general dragons then. Oral history. That is a 14.
History. Okay. I think you've known about the dragons leaving, but there appears to be there has been an argument among dragons in the past as to whether they should stay. One of them has a connection, at least with a Listre, because a Listre is one who adores all things and will attempt to protect any form of beauty, especially inward beauty. And perhaps she's known about this last dragon, if it has stayed and where it is.
Okay, cool. If there are still like gaps in my knowledge, I think I will in fact go to the library and just look stuff up before we depart.
Okay, what sort of information you're trying to glean, I guess, from the library?
I think just stuff about like the history of dragons. Whatever I can't like recall from my own knowledge, and information on like the different types and things like that, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead. Make an investigation check.
21.
21. That's better. At least in the library, there is also a lot of newspaper articles. And what was the thing that we talked about, like Bigfoot and stuff? I forget what it's called. Cryptid, yeah, cryptid sightings. And they appear to focus on this one location on the continent of Ghoul. It's in one of the mountains up in the north, which is Feyran, where all of the Tabasi technically stay, though they all are in hiding, and perhaps the dragon might have found a shelter in these regions.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know, I think I'm gonna take some notes. I don't know if like there's we probably don't have like a Google Drive or something, but I might text some notes to like all the other people. And yeah, is Emery still here?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I say hi to Emery and then might head back. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Emery is like curled up in a corner, sort of looking through these old travel books, I guess.
Yeah.
But he also says hi to Andy.
Okay.
I also would like to do one last thing. Whilst I have the group together, I will ask for like an item that everyone doesn't use and won't need.
Bruiser opens up his chest cavity, rips out something that starts sparking, hands it to you, and says, "I have no need of this anymore. It has become extraneous after my update."
Okay, I got Bruiser's body part.
Okay. What are you doing with this body part? He's like sparking right now. And it takes a while before all the sparks like subside. He has to close his chest cavity, so you don't know if it's still there.
So basically, what I'm doing is that
Heal Bruiser.
in the case that we all do
that.
in the case that we all do separate and aren't able to like meet up in time, I can keep track of where you all are using Scry with these items.
Alright.
I think that
Um,
Andy gives him like a necklace or something, like some item of clothing.
Very beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
It just needs to be something we own, or
Something you own that you don't use.
I have one more sonic grenade.
Okay, that one might be of use soon.
I mean, I don't use it, so
Yeah, but it's good against undead, and we're about to go to an entire island
Yo,
full of undead.
I think you should give it to Zygon anyway.
yeah,
Yeah, because I don't-
that's what I was
yeah.
going to say.
Might as well.
You guys really trust me with that.
It has to prove that it's yours. It has like a sticker that says Laren.
I'm so gonna be like naming them with like post-it notes. Sorry, Bruiser, Andy, Laren, Felix. I'll get one of Nathan.
I would like to give Zygon. What is the randomest shit
What
in
do
my
you-
fucking inventory?
A green crystal.
I'm not giving that shit. Fuck you, Zach.
The most random thing that's in there.
No, I got it. You receive a cactus with 2 eyes.
Great.
What happened to your slime, by the way?
It's still on my head.
Also,
It's been flavor text for a while. It doesn't really do anything.
I would like to remind all of us we did leave Kyrek alone.
Zygon doesn't know that, but
Like, doesn't
sure.
know that, but I'm saying it out of character.
Oh shit, you're right. Where did we come up? Wait, I'm so confused.
Here's cats.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, that's it from me.
All right. Are we off to Crescent Isles?
no, wait, I have things to
No? Oh, you do? Okay.
do. How long were they researching, would you say, or how long is there in terms of time?
I did say
Currently-
I did say we leave in the morning, so we have the whole day today.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, if possible, I would like to have Bruiser make a portal to the city that we were in previously, and I would like to visit, first of all, the new Church of Commune from that one guy we fucking scared straight, and also Kyrek.
Okay. Let
Yes.
me roll for this actually.
Yeah, you gotta. I love
Uh,
making Zach roll for my little portal things because I know that if I did it, we would fail every time.
Yeah, my rolls have been consistently high for your portals. I was also rolling for the other things that Josh said. You do find like a new church probably at the location of where the spelling bee happened. Probably because there's a lot of leftover magic that's still in the area, and perhaps it's a good place to start a new church. But there is no sign of Kyrek. You return to the temple, and it is now non-existent. The external, so like everything that's above the ground, is still there, but all of the tunnels have either been filled up, either there's like new tunnels that have been put in place, but you try to explore and it's just for confusion and for keeping people I don't know, keep people interested in the location and perhaps maybe distract from where these obelisks actually are.
I go, no, Kyrek!
It's probably up
And
there.
then I
causing
go
crimes.
give a series of sermons at the church about how I fucking murdered God.
Would you like a sense?
Specifically, not your god, a different god who
A
was
different
worse.
god. But the god who was previously worshipped at site.
Is now gone. Yeah. Very true.
Do people believe him?
Do I roll?
No, did they really insight check?
I'm gonna roll instead, not roll with advantage. Then believe you. There probably is a couple of people who are dubious about it, but then again, they don't really care about this other deity.
Okay, that's fine. That's it.
Got everyone. Yeah.
Before we go, I also should probably give my amount of compliments to attune to my sword. I will give them all to Emery if that is like the only person I see.
Okay, what compliments are you giving?
Your your arms look nice in that shirt. Your
Thank you. What are you?
okay, I have the sword and I have to give genuine compliments, like a certain amount of them every day. So just ignore this. Just let it wash over you. I'll be throwing these bad boys out every hour or so. But
All right, fine. Thanks. I like your glitter? Question mark.
thank you. Your eyes are cool. And that just
Well, I
continues.
like your haircut.
You don't have to respond with compliments. It's just I only have to do them. You're fine.
Right, but I don't want to be in your debt after you've complimented me, so I have to compliment you and then it equals out, right?
Sure. Okay. Fine. Okay. Thanks. And yeah, I think they just do that.
Okay. I was gonna do like, if you were to continue like talking, like the librarian would probably have been like, shh, but you know, that didn't
Wait.
happen. Yeah.
One additional thing.
Okay.
Jokir has now gotten into his head, BT dubs, that he has divine embers and he would like people to he would like to grow the church, and he knows that they need a god to replace the chaos god. So he's attempting to do that via like anyone who seems godless at the moment. He's not going to mention that he murdered possibly their gods, but that there is a new faith. Who's not in their party? Who's not in this party?
Wait, sorry. To clarify, are you trying to look for people who worship like the triune
Yes.
of chaos and
Yes.
converting them to?
Yes.
I need 2 rolls: an investigation and a persuasion.
Oh god. Investigation, baby. Oh, nat 20 on investigation.
Okay.
Holy shit. And that is a 25 for
Okay.
persuasion.
To be fair, there are very few worshippers of Tharizdun, none of which you find. There are also very few of Yaldabaoth, but you kind of convince a lot of people from Laren's monastery convert and become less of a monk and turn more religious and worshiping, instead of just trying to find balance and inner peace with a deity. To whom are you trying to Camion is where you're leading these people? Yes.
Yes, because
Okay.
I'm assuming there are very few worshippers of the other lady. So yeah. Also, I don't even know who the other lady is, honestly. So
Which other lady?
the other one that we're looking for.
Oh, Elistre.
No one's heard of Elise.
No one has indeed until Severus happened. Okay. Are we ready? Are we all traveling?
Can I do one thing? Sorry.
Yes. I was
Alright.
gonna ask you.
Okay. So I probably want to go to the library, but at a different time from when Andy and oh god, I'm so Emery go, and I'm looking for any sort of like historical accounts or any information about like I guess the revival of a god, and like anything, any success stories, any witnesses, has it happened before, that sort of thing.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Oh god, I didn't have my dice out. Hold on.
Rookie
Blasphemy.
mistake.
I forgot. All right. Oh. 4.
I'll give you advantage on this one. There are a lot of clerics in Zygon's town, or also like West and North Haven, probably.
Oh, that's a lot better. That was a 17.
Okay.
Yeah, are we getting a long rest
There-
before leaving? Oh, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. It's pretty rare that this happens, but you've heard about the name Mistra, which Stavros was talking about. She is basically the god of the weave and magic in general, and she has died multiple times in multiple occasions, and there have been different ways through which she has been brought back to life. One was through Ao, which you have also heard about. He is basically the overarching deity. He sometimes takes from the Explorer Journal, the fact that they talked with Ao. And Ao basically chose a new the powers of Mistra, and over time she grew in. Wow, I was just about to say stature. She grew in power, and soon was able to ascend and take control of the weave once again. And the weave was restored. And this version of Mistra is actually the person who banned all spells that are 10th level and higher.
All right. And some other time, just going around the town, like nothing. Not doing anything in
There is none. I assume people are going to sleep for the night, and in the morning.
I have a thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think Bruiser is kind of gonna head into whatever like town is nearby. Like if there are any shops anywhere or something.
Okay.
And he has kind of been carrying around this like very worn like baby's first spell book, like a very kind of beginner magic spell book, and he's kind of it's always been sitting in his chest cavity. You've seen it like the many times he's opened and whenever he's taking something else out, and next to it is like a very crude, it's just like a little stick essentially, that someone has maybe used like a small knife, clearly a very dull one. It doesn't look like it did a very good job. There's still a few extra things hanging off of it, but it looks very rudimentary wand, like the kind that young wizards, I assume, would at some points in their lives use to like kind of play pretend. And so he heads into town, and he's looking to see if there's a woodworker who deals in magic at all, or a I guess like a wand shop, like something where he could go to kind of get his wand looked at.
Okay. There is a shop called the Bramble Staff. They specialize in wands and staffs and any arcane foci.
That's what it's
and-
called.
That's the full name, yes, and now I have to repeat it all the freaking time. You're greeted by a lizard folk. And she's a female lizard folk, and she wears this belt with lots of tools, probably like woodworking supplies. And she just says, "Hi, I name Vatoshk. What Vatoshk can do for you?"
Beautiful. Thank you, Zach.
This is how lizard folk talk. It's legit.
It is.
It is.
There's a reason
Amazing.
they're not a playable race. Because it would be difficult for everyone involved and sad.
Wow,
They're also
terrible.
traditionally monsters, right, Zach?
Yes, they are.
This one is quite refined. We've met some very NPC monsters. Anyway, Bruiser swings past cavity, which I imagine is alarming for people who don't know how Warforged, specifically his model of Warforged, work. And he reaches in and he pulls out this kind of pathetic looking stick, and he goes, "I've come to have my wand looked at."
Vatoshk will look at one. Vatoshk will grab one. And she takes some time to just examine it. And she goes, "Vatoshk thinks this very crude wand. What does Warforged want?"
Well, it's very important to me, and honestly quite afraid of breaking it. Would it be possible for you to, I don't know, reinforce it somehow, or make it so that, well, it's more fitting for a spellcaster my stature?
Vatosh can give you metal wand, or Vatosh can give you arcane gloves.
No,
Perhaps.
it's very important to me. I do want this one.
I see. Yeah, Vatosh will ask Urad about magical incantation. Vatosh will leave. We'll come back very soon.
Okay. I think Bruiser is also kind of going to like walk around the shop and see if there's anywhere here or like nearby that he might be able to grab, considering that it's now considerably more dangerous for him to go unconscious.
Very true. There's the Dewdrop, and they have about 2 healing potions. They're what's the second one? Is it greater potions of healing?
I don't know. You tell me.
It's normal.
Yeah.
Okay. What,
I
Hakeem?
believe.
Normal, graders, superiors.
Okay.
Yes, it is the potion of greater healing is what I'm looking at. And I will look at prices, and I'll just tell you once I find them. I'm not gonna look them up now.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna buy both. I think he can afford both.
Oh, potion of greater healing. 100 gold.
Okay, sick. I have 100 platinum pieces, so that
Amazing.
covers it. Do I know how to do math? Maybe.
Where did we
You
get
need 20 platinum
100?
pieces.
Who? What?
Kyron.
I
You
don't
just
know.
found
I
it
have
and
this
gave it
marked
to
down.
y'all.
He did?
Yusef.
He did.
I have this marked down. I assume
Very useful.
I assume I will also need to pay for the wand, but I'm also assuming that that is no more than 100 platinum pieces or 80 platinum pieces.
Okay. And Vatosh comes back, and she has your wand. It's slightly greased up, but she says it's temporary, only because it's like liquid fire resistance that has been poured onto the wand and added durability as well as it absorbs all of this liquid. Vatosh hopes this wand will survive long. Vatosh thinks so.
Thank you. I'll do my best to take good care of it. And then he kind of gingerly picks it up, not with his hands that are on his arms. He actually picks it up with one of his floating hands that I've failed to address for basically every single session since the first time they were mentioned.
Yep.
And he holds it very, very gingerly by the tip of it. And he seems a little bit grossed out, but also grateful that like he's still able to use this one.
But not
Now-
fast. Do you know how to use this?
Yes, I'm quite sure.
Okay, be careful. Batosh will tend to other things. Batosh takes you.
All right. How much do I owe you?
Batosh will calculate in head. I'll give it to you for 50 gold.
All right. Thank you. There we go. That's my counting for the day. Okay.
Is it? Okay.
I think that's it. Bruiser's gonna head back. He is going to spend the night attuning himself to his new axe, and he is also going to pick the Dimension of Chronomancy for the spells that he's going to be able to cast the next day.
Okay.
Yo!
Chronomancy buddies. There can only be one Chronomancer, so I'm gonna have to ask both of you to like duel it out. Okay. Once again, I am rolling. Bruiser, how are you trying to teleport into this?
Into the Crescent Isles?
Into the Crescent Isles, because you are the one trying to open it. So
I didn't think of this. That is a good question.
it's currently like how I see it. You have a description of it.
I do, right. I do think Bruiser has had to deal with like those necromancers before, right? Or was he never assigned?
Are you asking like, have you ever encountered any of these necromancers?
Yes. Are these like specific necromancers that we would know of?
From description, you
Please
know
there
that.
fucking portals to right next to a fucking necromancer where we come up, bash his brains in, keep moving.
It's you.
Well, I'm trying to make sure we end up on the island and not in the ocean.
We actually teleport to Zach's next big bad. Sorry, Zach.
From description, you don't know if you have encountered any of these necromancers, but you can try.
No, I don't want that. I just wanted to see if it would give
Okay.
me a better chance.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Okay. I think I'm gonna go off description then.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
The description you have is an island with purple trees and dark wood, and it's an island.
I also do know that it's like off the. Maybe I'll speak to Zygon about it.
Okay. Yes, and you do know
before-
that it's. Yeah.
Hello.
Zygon,
Yes.
if we're going to be traveling to the Crescent Isles by portal, then I'm going to need as much information as you have about it.
Zach, just before this, is there any other information that I can get before giving it to Bruiser? Or is this it?
I
Is
think you
this
have
it?
all the information you need. What do you mean?
Okay, so I will tell him it is off the coast of Aether, the human kingdom, closest to Borstos. It is an island full of it's a purple island. I assume with dead trees and just pure death. That's about it from my memory as the king.
Okay.
Well, thank you. And I'm glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be here this time.
Good.
Okay.
We'll set off tomorrow then.
Eat.
Here we go. Here's your D100. Oh, look at that. A 90.
Holy shit! All right, that's good, by the way.
It is good.
I
But I
high numbers
do.
is good.
But I do need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sarah, do roll a D12 for me.
Why me? Why
That's
me?
the dice said 5, and you're the 5th on the screen.
Do I even have? Oh, this is D12. 12.
Okay. I will now change that map into where we actually are.
We're in the middle of the. You see that middle of the island? That's where we are. About to drown in the river.
As Jokir walks through, you hear a scream as he drops into the ocean.
Apparently, Drakir does not know how to swim, so we have a
Oh my
problem.
god.
Wait,
It's
really?
fine. I can just. I don't know. Do I? Wait, when did we establish that I couldn't swim? I feel like this is something that possibly
People-
is
People
true.
know how to swim. Don't worry about it.
I feel like that might be
Roll
true.
roll for intelligence if you know how to swim.
And also, who has? I keep forgetting who has the highest perception.
I think it'd be me with +8, unless the newfound Emery has a higher perception.
Does Emery have higher perception? That's a good question. Emery?
Let me look.
Yeah.
Have a high perception?
Yeah, because
Yes,
mine's
sir.
+8 right now.
Ah, well, mine's +2, so no.
I would be the highest perception.
Yeah, I just need to keep track of that right now. Who's going through the portal first?
Wait, can I spend this long rest to attune to the cloak? Just as a aside, I guess.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yes, I would go in first.
I'll enter first.
I'll be behind Laren.
Wow, suddenly everybody is clamoring to stand in front.
You know, if Laren dies, I die. Laren, you still have the ring, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
Okay. Laren, I'm gonna need you to make a stealth check.
Oh, can I give her guidance?
Well,
Sure.
what's that?
A D-
D4, right?
Yeah, I'm just pushing you through slowly.
Oh
Whoa, we're so small.
God, where are my dice?
Whoa,
I'll just throw this one on the thing.
we're so
Uh,
small.
Oh yeah, each of these scores are 10 feet.
Kidding.
Oh, we're back to 10
Hold on,
feet,
give me
boys.
a second. Still. Dirty 20.
30, 20. Okay. And Zygon, you're following suit.
Yee.
Okay, I need you to make one as well.
Can I make guidance on myself as well?
Guidance is concentration, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can only make it once.
Okay. That's not bad. Also a dirty 20.
Let me open my portal.
Oh, we're on the dock. Nice.
Yes, you are. So, my brain is working very, very slow today.
See, you are high.
At least it's working.
At least it's working. You are
That's true.
absolutely, in fact, correct.
Wow, that never happens.
Not everyone has the benefit of a working brain.
DM, as you're preparing, right? If I were to cast a certain cantrip, stopping time, I have to touch whoever I want to unpause. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Zaki doesn't have disadvantage with stealth. I forgot about that. Okay, so y'all, we're gonna move that portal elsewhere. That portal is gonna open right below where this port is, and you dock immediately, like as you go through the portal under the dock. You dock under the dock. I need Zyga to make a perception check, please.
25.
25. This island, it's actually a smaller island. The main island is off to the right of this, and the only thing on this island is what appears to be a marketplace. There's currently no one selling anything. It appears to have been ramshackled, like people just left in a hurry. Currently, though, there is what appears to be a walking suit of armor. It's difficult to tell what's inside. And there appears to be two fiendish creatures just guarding this location while the suit of armor is kind of rummaging through the marketplace. And off to the right, so there's a bit of water that you have to go through. It's about 30-40 feet of water to get to the main island. And immediately to your right is a lighthouse, on top of which is what appears to be a fallen angel. It hovers around the island, keeping watch. But as you quickly duck under this dock, the fallen angel doesn't seem to notice you, at least for now.
Okay, I would like to tell this to Laren.
Yeah.
How do we tell the open? I mean, I'm assuming they're about to step through, right? Or they haven't. If they haven't stepped through yet, is it possible for me to just go back in and say, shh, someone's watching, patrolling. There you go, the right word, patrolling, and then go
Okay,
back.
I will probably ask for another stealth check whenever you go back into and out of the portal.
Can I cast guidance on myself this time?
Yes, you may.
The guidance didn't help whatsoever. I mean, maybe it did. 21, 22.
They don't seem to take notice of you just yet.
I would also tell Laren that there are a suit of armor and the two fiendish people.
Okay. Can I see all of them from where I'm at, or?
You can. They're currently not moving about. They're just checking and making sure that no one's arriving, which I guess they're failing at right now.
Suckers.
Where's everyone going?
Okay, this is out of character, but I have water walk if we need to go to the lighthouse. It's there myself right now, so should we check out the marketplace, or do you want to?
Hey,
Oh, are we
let's
going
not
ahead?
split up the party.
Are we going ahead? I thought I was just chilling here waiting for the others.
I'm also waiting for the others.
Okay. Well, I guess Bruiser will step through.
I will also step through.
This is such a poor choice.
Okay. Bruiser, I believe you have disadvantage.
Wait,
with
we
stealth.
should
No, I
have
don't.
a game plan before. He does
No, you
have
don't?
mithril armor now, so he doesn't, but I do. So we
You're right.
cannot go through the portal before we have an actual game plan. Thanks, guys, for cooperating with me. Can we figure out a way to figure out what they're doing and then report back first?
Looks
so
like
we have more
looks like-
information about friend or foe.
Looks like Zagan and Laren are going on a scouting trip. Nice.
Oh boy.
We could do that. All right.
Yeah. I mean, the only source of information that we can get is those Swedish people, but my only worry is the fallen angel that's kind of flying around.
Is it flying in any particular pattern?
Um,
Like
Exactly.
It's
That's
just flying in circles at the moment.
what it look like when it's flying in a circle. It's like looking left and right, like towards the main island and the smaller island.
Yes.
It's watching us, or watching the smaller island as well. Could go around from the back and try and grab and kill someone.
Round from the back.
Like if we're God,
You can draw
we're here, right?
Yeah.
So if we go this way,
Oh.
yeah, if we go this way, and like from where we are, how big is it? That small gap between ground and the floor of the market.
That small gap. I'll give it about 6 feet. You probably fit into it.
If we crouch. Oh, if I
But then
crouch.
there's massive open space where the guard thing, fiend, would be able to see us, like clear as day.
You know who will be useful right now? A conjuration wizard who can minor conjuration of an illusion.
I was
Wait.
thinking about that.
God damn it. Yeah, Yusuf has scouting. Can we just have Yusuf scout, please? Or Yusuf's
No.
bird?
Yusuf,
Zach.
Yeah,
We
familiar would
already
be
decided that Yusuf.
Yusuf were to
is
stay
gonna-
in the house.
Do you want that? Do you want the challenge, or do you want to use Yusuf? I'll leave it up to you if you want to use Yusuf.
Because we always have the solution of basically I can insta-kill 2 of them. But
Maybe it's time
that's
to come up with a different solution.
What consequences will that have?
I
a
wonder.
lot. So, can we please fucking bring Yusuf instead of rolling stealth checks every 2 seconds?
I don't
I mean,
know. This is kind of fun.
I'll leave it up to you guys.
Narratively, it makes sense for Yusuf to stay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Especially
why?
after what we found out. Yeah, he's probably gonna stay because Felix will be coming home soon.
Oh, fine.
I think it's better for us.
Zach, can you let me switch which levels I have things in? Like the last 2 specific ones. Because we leveled up and didn't really do anything after that.
What do you mean?
Because I'm multi-classed right now with 1 level in Warlock. But I'd like to go up to 3 in Warlock and 7 in Paladin. Fuck, that's so bad.
Yeah, well, we haven't really done anything the last session, so yeah.
Okay, this is a huge sacrifice though, so is there any way other than this that we can think of first?
Wait.
There are a ton of other ways that you could go through this without having to do that.
I'm thinking we just go towards them to talk.
Wait, how clear is the water?
If you want like disguise, I can do seeming, and I also have to go to class, but I don't know if that would be helpful. All right.
Hey, Zach, can you scale down the difficulty of the session based on the fact that we're missing like half our party?
This specific location is probably like one of the easier ones to go
Great.
through.
That
Yay!
sounds like we're not in any danger. Jokir's gonna come through the portal. He's not gonna switch his levels.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
So I'm rolling, right? Rolling for stealth.
I need stealth, and you have
I have
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Okay, that is a 13.
13. Okay, 1 moment.
Sorry, headphones.
You're good. Okay.
Hello again.
Do you hear
Hello,
us?
hello. We can hear ya.
Yes.
And the guard skeletons.
Oh, wait.
Okay. What? As you like jump through the portal, you probably fall into the water instead of jumping onto the land specifically, and the The fallen angel and this guard that's closer to you begins slowly walking towards your location.
I'd like to, as soon as I come out of the portal, I'd like to divine sense.
Okay.
So can you tell me if there's celestial, fiend, or undead for each of them?
Fiend or undead for what is the distance?
It's 60.
Yeah, 60 feet. So about 6 squares.
Got it. There's the fiend, and there's also the fiend, who is the fallen angel. And that is about all of the creatures who are near you.
Okay. Is this desecrated ground?
It is not.
Perfect. Something here. Give me a second.
What is everyone else doing?
Bruiser sends a text.
To who?
No, that was kind of a joke. Should I come through the portal?
Yeah.
Kind of silly for me to stay on the other side at this point, and I don't have disadvantage on my stealth rolls anymore. So I think Bruiser steps through as quietly as he possibly can.
You're probably going to
I'm going to cast Disguise Self, and I'm going to make. Can I? How? They seem humanoid, right? They're humanoid fiends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, it has to be plausible. This has to be a plausible thing.
By the way, Bruiser can go in
Bruiser,
between.
make a stealth check for me as you're walking through.
Sounds good.
So I can be on the others.
Andy and Emery are apparently not going to walk through this portal until
They're
let's
just
say
gonna
maybe an hour
vibe.
from now.
So I can be on the other side of the.
Oh, like under the dock. Okay. Let's rename that. Bruiser?
17.
Yeah. That indeed is a 3 that I just rolled.
Hella.
This one comes even closer to you guys.
I'd like to use like one of those things. What is it called? Minor illusion, to make it seem like a bird is hopping onto the thing, like it was the bird who made the noise. And I would like to do a performance check as I squawk.
I would like to hear this.
Oh, like hear it like in session, like real life.
If you want. Beautiful.
That is.
I will give you advantage.
Nice.
My god.
That's a 25.
Okay. Go. It'll be very crowded down there. Okay.
I'll be fine.
So the bird just begins to play around in the water for a bit, and you probably splash your feet in rhythm with this bird, and then it flies onto the dock and begins squawking. And sorry, 25 did you say?
Yes.
This is intelligence. The arena is not that intelligent. Both of them begin to wander off, noticing that perhaps it is just a bird, and they believe you. But this one does go up and probably reports what just happened.
Reports a bird?
Reports a bird. That's its job.
From my vantage point, if I can get as close towards the marketplace and hiding behind that first pillar, can I see the armor and who's inside? Still hiding. But Am I able to see?
Make a perception check with disadvantage. That would be 60 feet.
Can I give myself guidance?
Yes.
2 16s, so that's a math. 24.
2
plus-
16s?
Yeah, 2 16s. So because I had to roll with disadvantage, so 16 plus 8, 24 plus 2, 26.
Okay. You peer through like the openings of its helmet, and it appears to have no eyes. Probably just a bare skeleton inside. Is what you glean from this investigation. Well, perception. The suit of armor is now going up to each of these shops, and takes out a piece of paper from one of the shops, or at least like piles of paper, and starts burning it. Not to destroy the whole marketplace, just these sort of documents, I guess.
I'm gonna play a risky play here, and I'm gonna go under the marketplace without being seen.
Ooh, I'm gonna give you stealth with disadvantage.
Can I still have guidance on myself? Because I'm only casting
Yes,
it on
you
myself.
can.
Please, dice gods. I don't want combat.
No combat. No combat.
14 plus 4 plus 2.
13 plus 4 plus 2 is 20. Yay, I can do math. Okay.
Combat. Oh fuck.
Nope. You stop like probably somewhere in the middle, and this guard runs up towards you and calls out. No, wait. Can it speak?
Come.
Can it speak? No, it can't. It shouts at you.
And so continues their story of chaos, as these unlikely heroes unfold the mysteries that hide in the world of Alpaz. Thank you for listening to this session of Alpaz First Ascension. Keep a lookout for our next sessions on the NatChaos channel, where we release episodes every Saturday. We do not own the music. All music and sound effects belong to Michael Ghelfi and Kevin MacLeod. Please support them with the links in the description down below. Thanks for watching.